C.S. Lewis talk about the miracles is quite phenomenal. He's saying that in the cosmos today, if you look around the skies and everything, miracles happen every single day. There is a miracle for the sky, the blue sky, and the cloudy day, and the lightning, and the beautiful trees, and the cool temperature or hot temperature air you breathe in. Everything is perfect, the right amount of oxygen, etc. This is big scale miracle. So when people reject miracle as what Jesus has done, they are not being rational, coherent. You know why? C.S. Lewis writes this: there's an activity of God displayed throughout creation, a wholesale activity, let us say, which man refused to recognize. There's a wholesale activity around the universe, but men and women refuse to recognize. Just the things I described just now, the beauty of creation, shout out to the glory of God. Who do you think created all this? The miracles, Lewis writes, continues, the miracles done by God incarnate, living as a man in Palestine, perform the very same things as this wholesale activity, but at different speed and on a smaller scale. Yeah, he's saying that if you don't recognize the overall grand miracles around the world, on a daily basis, the sun rises at the right time, it sets at the right time, the 4 seasons comes around, goes around. What do you think? The gravitational force, everything came in perfect order. Where is that miracle from? So Lewis is saying that if you only recognize that, then the miracle done by Jesus, which is God incarnate, living as a man in Palestine or Israel at that time, performed the very same thing as this wholesale activity, but a different speed on a smaller scale. Jesus did it on a smaller scale because he raised a man, from dead. He raised a cripple to walk. He opened the eyes of the blind. It's sort of a smaller scale because the grand scale is a sky, the sunsets, the beauty in the grand scale, the lightning, the stars in the cosmos and all this, a large scale, but also at a different speed, because Jesus did it instantly at that point of time. So one of the chief purpose is that man, having seen a thing done by personal power, which is Jesus, God incarnate on earth, on the smaller scale, may recognize when they see the things, same thing done on a larger scale, the power behind it is also personal. So it's a really important point. You must recognize that the miraculous power, that glory that we see on the sky and on earth, the trees outside my house here, etc., they are all brought about by a power that is personal. It's not chemistry. It's not Big Bang. It's a personal being, God. That is so powerful. Indeed, that personal being is the very same person who lived among us 2,000 years ago in Israel. The miracles, I love this phrase, get that, I will close for this video. The miracles, in fact, are retelling in small letters of the very same story, which is written across the whole world in letters too large for some of us to see. Oh, he's a poet, Lewis. Basically, he's saying that the miracles that we see that done by Jesus are really small letters of the very same story that is written across the whole world in letters too large for us to see. Large scale, small scale. That's a wonderful word of God.